Hello, everyone. Welcome back to week 18 of the Mediak podcast, and this week was quite goofy, right, Jack?
Yes. Well, at
Yeah.
least for
On
you
my
it
on
seems.
my end of things, it's quite goofy. Um, Fun side of things, me and Jack moved into college. Me for
Yes.
only one day because I got sent home because I have COVID.
Yes.
Yeah,
Unfortunately so.
quite fun. Today your girlfriend's with us, correct? Have her say hi.
Yeah. She's in there. Say hi, Ashlyn. Oh, you actually can hear that. That's hilarious.
Wait, you didn't think we could hear
Well, no, I didn't have my listen to myself on
her? Ah,
until just now, so
okay. Cool,
now I'm
cool.
hearing everything. That's hilarious.
We do love to see that.
Yes.
Well, Wednesday, whenever I went to move into college, uh, I couldn't get my key card to go into my dorm, so they had to give me a fake one. So whenever I went up to the dorm and used the fake one, it didn't work. So I had to go back to that room, which was like halfway across campus. And then I told them it didn't work, and they said, "Oh crud!" and then gave me a different one. And I tried that one, and it also didn't work. So then
Oh
I
my
had to go
god.
all the way back again, get another key card. This one worked, which was fine, and the moving was okay for the rest of that. And then I had COVID, so I had to go home. It was it was
So in the end,
it was kind of pointless. But you know what? It's okay. Also, my brother's been getting really mad at me because he thinks that it's my fault that I got it.
do you
As
know
if
how you got it?
no idea. I thought it was one of my friends that I hung out with, but because he had it, but I also hung out with him. Like the last time I was in person with him was about like 2 weeks ago, and I don't think it
Yeah.
like stays in your body for 2 weeks, and then it's just like you know what? I think now is the time to come out.
Who knows?
I don't know. This
So
is
it's
a
a fucking weird thing.
wacky. It's all wacky.
It is kind of wacky.
Yeah, but I am feeling better. Today is a lot better than yesterday. My congestion randomly, whenever I was watching Bleach earlier today, just kind of like was like I'm gonna disappear for a bit and just dipped. My taste
Well,
is
that's
gone.
good.
Yeah, that's I know that is really good. I still, if you can't hear, I'm a little congested, like nasally still, which is fine.
Yeah.
My taste is still gone, but I'm absolutely pounding orange juice with lemon juice in it because apparently the acid in citrus stuff helps you get your taste back, and it's really bothering me because last night, oh dude, oh my god, I almost cried last night because I was so sad that I wanted a milkshake with peanut butter in it, and I was craving it, and I like went to drink it, and I just couldn't taste it, and I got so sad.
Yeah, that would be pretty depressing. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I was that was like of all time low for me of all time. It made me really really
That's
really
very
sad.
sad. That is very sad. Well,
Hmm.
at least you're doing better. That's usually what happens with colds, though. Like
Yeah,
your congestion's just like, oh, not there anymore.
yeah, it's so weird. I don't understand. I mean, it's not. It's I don't get sick usually. I know that sounds weird, but I just don't. So
Yeah.
having this just kind of feels I can completely understand how this is very not good for people because as someone who's apart from the idea of what I want people of the podcast to see me as, I am a relatively fit 18-year-old. So getting hit this hard is I completely understand how this could like put people out for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
a health thing.
yeah, it's not anything to be taken lightly. So if anyone's out there not wearing masks, you fucking put that shit on right now.
Put that shit on right now.
Yeah, yeah, understandable.
Yes.
All right,
Well, at least you're doing better.
yeah, I do agree with that. This episode is a little special, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing like a extended what we watching, where we're gonna do that for the entire episode. We're gonna be talking about TV shows that we like, we've seen, uh,
Yeah.
probably mostly around the anime kind of.
I was gonna say, yeah, we kind of before we alluded to it being mostly
Mostly
about
anime
anime.
because that's basically all we watch. Basically, like if apart
As
from
of
like the
late, yeah,
yeah, recently there's not really many good
yeah.
live
Well, I've
action
been
TV
watching.
shows out.
Oh, well, yeah, you know what? I'll save it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I feel like that's
Get
smart.
yeah.
And as normal to our show, we usually go news and then what we watching. So we're gonna open up this episode with some movie news. So anything you want to talk about before I dive into stuff that I have?
I I feel like I haven't heard any news stuff like at all recently.
There isn't anything crazy going on. Ray Fisher confirmed he's no longer Cyborg in the DCEU, which isn't like groundbreaking.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
gonna say.
yeah,
Oh
I mean,
no.
oh no, he was in half a movie. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, he played a really good cyborg. I enjoyed it, but I'm not dying over the fact that he's no longer a part of a dead universe.
Yeah.
Chris,
I think we'll be okay.
yeah, Chris Evans is rumored to return as Captain America, which I'm really happy about because I don't think anyone else could be
Yeah,
Captain
I was
America.
gonna say he seems to be the Captain
He
America.
is the Captain America, basically. There was some Moon Knight news recently related to Ethan Hawke to play the villain.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. I am excited for Moon Knight. Moon Knight is one of my favorite comics. I just hope they don't do the Batman approach where they just make him into a guy who fights crime and is just dark. Because Moon Knight's funny as hell.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Moon Knight. Have you ever read any comics with Moon Knight in it?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Really, I would recommend it because in Civil War, there's a scene where Captain America's giving like a briefing on what to do, and like he's telling everyone what's going on, and Moon Knight leans over to Spider Man and goes, "I wasn't paying attention to anything. What are we doing?" And Spider Man goes, "Just punch the people I punch." And Moon Knight has got it.
Nice.
I know. There's a Indiana Jones video game coming from Bethesda. Bethesda? How do you say
Huh.
that?
Really?
Yeah, and also,
Why?
Star Wars Lucasfilms has come together and made their own video game company. So they're no longer
Okay.
producing games under EA for Star Wars stuff, and they're.
Oh, thank
I know
Christ.
that's what I said. I was pogging at
That's
that
big
too.
news.
Yeah, EA is definitely a company.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
actually, their last game they released though, that one Star Wars game, I forget what it's called. It was amazing though, because it has one of my favorite Jedi in it now, the Cal Kestis. Did you ever play that game?
Oh, no, no, no. I actually never did.
I would heavily take a look at it because it's
Yeah.
insane. It's a
I'm
really
waiting
really
for it
really
to
good game.
go down in price. It's pretty
Understandable.
expensive right now.
Yeah, it's really hard though if you play it on the hardest difficulty, which I
Yeah.
usually do for every
Well,
game.
that and do you know how the new one is? The one where you're like in like the space and shit.
Oh, the Squadrons.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't hear really good things about that, so I was
Really?
not exactly dying to get it. And if I wanted to play a game like that, I would just play the Starship mode in Battlefront 2.
Fair
You know?
enough.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm not exactly dying at the. That's
Yeah,
not
I'm
the
biting
right.
at the pit.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not dying to play that.
Fair enough.
They're also that game company. Actually, is it EA? It could be EA. This might be EA's last holding of Star Wars, but they're doing what. It doesn't matter who's producing it, but there is a open world Star Wars game coming out not relatively soon, but it's being made right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be. It has the ability to be amazing if they make it so you could go on different
Yeah.
worlds.
Especially like Coder and all that, like Knights of the Old Republic, and
Mm-hmm.
that shit was like that
Amazing.
slaps.
I
Yeah,
do
that
agree with
was
that.
so good.
I really wish they made that stuff canon again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sucks.
it really sucks. Godzilla versus King Kong. It has an earlier release date in the U.S. Let me look at this a little bit more. I'm not sure how much earlier, but it is in 2021 and going to be released on HBO Max, along with like literally 50 other movies.
Hell yeah, I'll take that, man.
Me too. March 26th. Really? That soon? Oh my.
Huh.
That's crazy.
I
I'm
mean,
excited for that.
yeah, that hopefully it'll be alright.
As bad as the previous Godzilla was, I love the first one, even though everyone says it's bad.
Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, the one that like everybody hated.
Yeah, I liked it though. I thought it was cool. I always, as a kid, I loved those fucking Godzilla movies, like the really
Yeah.
cheesy ones. I thought they were amazing. And then I saw that movie in theaters, and I was like, "Oh, this is kick ass!" And like the biggest complaint everyone had was that Godzilla was barely in it. Yeah, but in my head, I was like, "Yeah, but whenever he was in it, it was sick as hell.
Oh yeah, it
It
was
was
fucking
so cool.
sweet.
It was fucking sweet." Which is whatever. I mean, okay. That's a little bit of what's the word for it? I don't know. Favoritism, I guess. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Oh,
blinded,
you're
but
like
because of
biased
that,
towards
or like maybe blinded because of nostalgia or something like that.
it. I
But
get what you're saying.
yeah, who gives a crap though? It's
Fair
fucking
enough.
sick. I
Fair
can
enough.
like whatever I want to like.
It's Godzilla.
Yeah, it's Godzilla's fucking sick.
Yeah.
You know,
What are you gonna hate on Godzilla?
you can't hate on Godzilla at all. Come on.
Yeah. It's the American way.
Does your girlfriend like Godzilla? Ask her right now. I'm
Ashley,
curious.
do you like Godzilla?
Actually think I've like seen any Godzilla like ever.
Hot take.
What?
The idea of
Ever?
Godzilla.
Not a single one.
I like the idea of Godzilla.
You like the idea of Godzilla? I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that. Just
Yeah,
don't
that's
show
enough.
her any Godzilla anything, because I don't
Yeah.
think she'll like it. Because I think Godzilla takes the same approach as Star Wars, that if you don't watch that as a kid, then you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
So just don't ever show her any Godzilla anything.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I did show her recently?
Huh?
Dune.
You showed her Dune?
Yeah, we watched Dune.
That's crazy. You still haven't shown me that yet.
She wasn't crazy about it.
I mean, I wouldn't be either. I'm not exactly crazy. Like the things you've talked to me about it aren't really crazy. I want to see the one that the guy was gonna make, like the 40-hour one.
Oh the one that was like oh shit, what's his name?
Some guy, you know.
Ashlyn, I got a text. I did not like it. Oh, I did not like it. Oh, that's good. You can talk.
Okay, I didn't not like it. Like I liked it visually, but it didn't really have a plot.
Midsummer didn't have a plot, and she loves that movie.
Uh,
Don't tell her I said that. Just let her listen, and I get mad.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
mean,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
You'll have to see it though.
You
I'm
have to
excited.
see it,
I
too.
wonder what
Yeah,
you think.
whatever. Me? You wonder what I think about it?
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
The old one.
Yeah. Well,
Oh shit! Oh my god, idea time. Okay, whenever the new Dune comes out, we can review both of them on the same episode.
That would be something.
Exactly. That's gonna be
I'm okay with
crazy. We're gonna have to wait like a year for that though. So
Oh yeah, it'll be a long fucking time.
I mean, I don't know. Time flies. We'll see. We do like I don't feel like we've done almost 20 of these episodes. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
I like it though.
Jodorowsky's Dune.
Oh, word.
It's credited for making movies that mimic the effects of LSD.
Oh. Hey, this
Jodorowsky.
is a weird statement. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna sound like you did last episode, but I legitimately didn't do this. Like, so you know the drug ketamine?
Sure.
Okay, that sounds really rough after what I just said. But okay, so there's like a Reddit where you can go and look at stories of people who've done different drugs and what they say. And if you
Yeah.
go to the ketamine section of that, people are talking about different movies to watch because apparently ketamine like makes it feel like you're inside of a movie whenever
Really?
you watch it. Yeah, and the highest rated movie to watch on ketamine is the Cat in the Hat live action.
Ooh, that sounds like a horrible time.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that literally sounds like the worst experience one could possibly have.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't like that.
I mean, you
No.
could test it out and get back to me.
Yeah, yeah. Just ketamine real quick.
Yeah, just really quick. You know, everyone has it, like just lying around.
Just throwing this out there.
Mhm.
Anybody listening, I highly recommend, even if you don't have
Not taking
Reddit
ketamine.
or don't know how Reddit works, go to r/Ambien.
Mhm.
It's I've genuinely like laughed at that fucking subreddit for like 10 minutes on it.
I don't know what
It's
that is,
just,
but you can explain that to me later.
yeah, it's just one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Ambien?
r/Ambien. Yeah, Ambien's like a drug.
Oh.
Makes you go crazy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it like
As
bath salt?
most do.
Do
not
people
really.
eat others' faces with it?
No, not like bath salts. No.
Yeah, that's weird. I did not intend to have a drug segment of our podcast.
Yeah.
I would
That's
prefer
what you get
not
for
to
talking
have
about
one.
Dune.
You know what? That's what you get for talking about Dune. You bring up ketamine and a different type of drug that I immediately forgot the name of.
The spice melange.
The
Forgetting
the
about it.
what?
That's like the plot of the movie.
That's
The
funny.
spice. I was about to explain what the spice is, but I don't think I need
In
to
Star Wars,
explain the background.
spice running means you're a drug runner.
Yeah. Well, spice is. I'm not gonna. No, fucking. I don't feel like diving into Dune lore. Nobody gives a shit.
including you, which is surprising because you're the
No,
big
I
Dune
love
head.
Dune.
I know you do. Have you read any of the books yet?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck you.
It's on my shelf. It's on my
I
shelf.
bet it is. I bet it is. Go like in your room right now, or is it in your room
Yes.
at home?
No, it's in my room right now.
You brought it to college, yet you have not read it.
I bought it at college.
Oh, okay. Whatever. This is so wacky. We got off topic way fast. Want to get into what we watching?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Long what we watching, and of course because this came out like over the weekend, we got to talk about WandaVision
Mhm.
right off the bat. You watched it, correct?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it.
All right, word. I want to hear your initial reaction. By some of it, do you mean you watched the first episode or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
what
I got to pretty much the end.
what is your initial reaction to that?
It's all right.
It's
I don't
fucking
know. It's
wacky,
just,
isn't it?
it is wacky.
It's wacky.
weird.
It feels so uncomfortable. I'm just like, why?
It does.
Because like, my brother said it was bad, and my mom said it was bad, and I had to, like, a lot of people were saying that it wasn't good, but they were just kind of looking at it in the vision of it being a sitcom, which kind of it is basically, but it's not. Like, we know these people. These aren't like Vision's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that he's dead. We're watching a dead man right now.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
It's different too. It's just in pretty much every aspect it's different, and I think that's going to throw a lot of people off.
I'm excited for it. I like this made me excited because I know I've said it on the podcast before, but I used to be incredibly unexcited for everything Marvel had coming out, but
Yeah.
these 2 episodes kind of changed my opinion on that because it was something that I wasn't expecting, and it allowed me to come up with some interesting kind of theories, I guess. Like first off, I do want to say I really liked the new Marvel logo, like intro with the like the end game stuff in it. You know how it has them flipping through all the different movie stuff and has Tony
Oh,
Stark
yeah,
doing
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I like that. I thought it was cool because
Yeah, that was cool.
you can't not have one of the most infamous things in movies in your intro whenever you make that the snap. You gotta have that in there.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on. It's so weird though. Like it's just so cringy. Like you watch it and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? And then you remember that like one of the characters is dead and the other one was like beating the shit out of Thanos and they're just kind of living a life and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah. Do you mind if I go into a little bit of spoilers into the second episode?
No, you can go.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you were like dying at the teeth to watch
No.
these little people. Yeah, okay, cool. At the end of the episode, well, actually, the entire episode, they're like hinting at some knocking that's happening to like the set, and they're
Okay.
freaking out about it. And at the end of the episode, they walk outside and they hear the knocking and they walk outside, and someone opens up a manhole and a beekeeper comes out, and then Wanda like rewinds time, and then when she rewinds time to back whenever they're on the couch, like color starts coming into the room and it changes the era from 60s to 80s. And my theory is like my initial theory when I was watching it was the comic that this is inspired off of is a comic in which something happens to Scarlet Witch and she just creates a new reality, like a complete and total new reality that of her own making. But in my head, I was thinking to myself, what if they're trying to throw us off? Like, what if they said that they're making this off of that comic, but Wanda's not actually the one making the reality? That's what I thought whenever I saw the end of the first episode and they showed that business like thing, whatever, looking at the TV show on the screen. I was like, I couldn't quite put together a proper theory after watching both episodes because at the end of the first episode, I thought Wanda definitely had no choice in this. At the end of the second episode, I was like, this is very obviously Wanda's doing because she was the one that rewound time. I don't know what the hell's going on, and I'm fucking so excited to watch more of it. And it's making me excited for Doctor Strange 2. You know about Doctor Strange 2?
I heard that it's coming out.
Yeah, it's called Multiverse of Madness, and Wanda's actually in that movie. So my theory is she fucked up something with this, and now Doctor Strange has to fix it with her. And you hear like throughout the knocking of the second episode, like you hear a radio and it goes, Wanda, can you hear me? We need to help you or something like that. I guarantee that knocking is the other superheroes trying to get in and save them.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. If that's
This is
That's the
how
case.
lore is properly done, by the way.
Yeah.
I just want to say that, like, you don't make a a movie based off of lore. You make like a little story and then make it so that people can make theories
Yeah.
inside of that story. You don't just make a movie off of the story. I mean, off of the lore.
Yeah.
It's lame. Stupid Midsummer. Fuck you. I don't know. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's like good news.
I honestly, yeah, I really hope that I kind of changed someone's opinion with that, because I changed my mom's opinion the more I talked to her about it, because I guess she didn't understand what was going on, because she just kind of took it at face value and was like, this is a boring sitcom.
Yeah.
But there's stuff hidden in it that you can look for, and it would make it more interesting. I don't think people will actually appreciate the show until the entire series is out.
Probably not.
I also think it's weird that he has the Mind Stone in his head, you know?
Yeah.
Vision, because that was ripped out of his head in Infinity War. And it's not like they just put the old Mind Stone from the past inside of his head, because Captain America went back in time and put them all back where they should have been. So I don't know. Maybe he actually is dead, and that's just kind of like, yo, wait. I just kind of, oh wow. If they really do that, that'd be creepy as fuck. Like, what if at the very last episode they like break through to her and get her to delete the illusion, and whenever the illusion drops on Vision, it's like his dead corpse.
That would be sick.
That would be. I don't. They're not doing that. They can't do that. Like, I know he's a robot, but that's kind of like really dark, and I guess it's not really a kids
They
show
could.
anymore. But like, I don't think they're gonna do that.
I I don't know. They
I
might
really
not like
hope they do though.
exactly that, but they could do something along those lines. I
God,
mean,
I hope so.
it's not like Marvel's like totally for kids anymore.
No, you're
You
right,
know?
because they did show Thanos getting his head cut off in Infinity War. I mean, in
Yeah.
Endgame, and then we watched a bunch of people die and stuff. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
I'm excited. I think it could go down a horror route. You know,
That would be so fucking cool.
that would be so cool. I know. Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2 is supposed to be a horror movie, and I think Sam Raimi has control over that. He did. I think he did the Living Dead movies, if I'm not wrong.
I could not tell you.
Okay, cool.
Perhaps,
But I'm excited for. I know he did the original Spider-Man movies, like 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I think he did. I know he did horror stuff, but I'm not sure which ones he did.
Well,
But
then that's good news.
yeah, I'm excited. I wasn't excited, but now I'm incredibly excited for that movie. I like the acting between these two. They have a really good chemistry, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Bettany
yeah.
is relatively old, right?
What's that?
Paul Bettany, Vision. He's relatively older.
Oh yeah, he's getting up there.
Yeah, I thought so. Kind of made me uncomfortable whenever I always think of damn it, I'm blanking on her name now. I'm gonna blame the corona getting in my head for me forgetting everything today. The girl who plays Vision. I mean, I'm not Vision. The girl who plays Wanda.
Yeah.
I forget her name a lot, and I always picture her as like a young girl, but I don't know. Maybe they're close in age, and it kind of just bothers me every time they kiss. I'm just like, you know,
Who knows?
it's just like, oh, it's a teacher and a kid, you know. That I don't know why I said that. That.
That was a good one.
That was the dumbest joke I've ever said, and it wasn't even funny. All right, Jack. Other stuff you've been watching this week?
What have I been watching? I started from the beginning, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Naruto or something like that, and I was about to get really angry at you, and I've been like, you just can't finish shows. You
I don't
just
know if I'll
restart
ever do
shows
it.
you like. Yeah, no, don't do that. I wouldn't. Austin's almost done with Naruto.
Oh really? Like
Yeah.
Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Shippuden. He finished Naruto. He is
Oh.
more of a fan than you, technically.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about that because it's dumb. He
Uh,
just got to the point where Kaguya came in and he like talked to me and was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was like, "Hey,
yeah,
don't worry. Everyone had that reaction.
Yeah.
No one likes it. Just roll
we'll
with
be
it.
more mad later.
Don't worry. It will make sense later, but it'll only anger you more."
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll understand, but you wish you wouldn't.
That's facts. Oh wow. Why does Naruto have one of the worst endings?
Seriously,
Mhm.
it deserves so much more.
I agree with
Uh,
that. It was really good.
I started Always Sunny. I started New Girl. I think you told me about that.
I did. I mean, I heard it was funny. Someone in one of my classes wrote a presentation about it.
Yeah.
It looked interesting.
I mean, it's all right. It's
Yeah.
nothing. I mean, it's entertaining for
Was
sure.
this the shows that you were going to talk about earlier? Whenever I was like, "There's not
Yeah,
really."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are the yeah.
Have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
Not all of it. No, that's another
Banger of a show.
like Always Sunny. I've seen like episodes of Always
Mhm.
Sunny. I've seen episodes of How I Met Your Mother, but like not the whole thing.
Yeah, I I I recommend How I Met Your Mother with like the entirety of my body. For like the majority of my life, that was one of my favorite shows to ever come out. And then I got taken off of Netflix and I had to go deeper into anime.
That was crushing.
Yeah, it's very crushing. How I Met Your Mother is so good though. I don't understand why it didn't have more of a fan base whenever it was on Netflix. I think it deserved it over The Office. I'm about to get crucified because of what I just said.
Wow, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
hot take.
Yeah. I could already feel all the like I was gonna say all the comments, but no one's gonna do that. In the
The
future,
oh,
if we get big, I can feel people listening back and
yeah,
they're typing from the future and they're just like, I'm gonna kill this kid.
kill this kid.
I'm gonna kill this kid. I can't believe we said that about my favorite show, my personality.
uh, fucking yes, I saw that. I'm still working through
The
Iron Blooded
Gundam thingy.
Orphans. I'm still having a great time with that.
How many episodes is that?
2 seasons, 25 episodes each, I believe.
Oh, it's not bad. I could grind through that in a weekend.
The episodes are like long though.
Oh, really?
Or at least they feel like they're long. I haven't actually checked.
The first episode of Rising a Shield Hero. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
It's actually really good. I heavily enjoy it. But the first episode of that is an hour long, and I fucking love that. I think more shows should do that.
I think it works with some shows. I don't know.
I guess I don't know. I was instantly like the reason why they did that was because there was like a big plot point that they had to get through, and it worked very well to have it be an hour long. I don't know. I was immediately thrown into that world. I was so surprised by how good that show was.
Huh. Okay. I mean, at some point I'll probably check it out. But...
Yeah. My list is a lot longer than yours, and I watch a lot of anime, so my recommendations are going to be endless.
Ashlyn also got me. She's coming up a lot.
You should have pat her on the head for that one. Nice job.
What's it fucking called? Oh, Junji Ito book. Fucking
What?
Book.
Juju Ito?
Junji Ito.
What is that?
Famous manga horror writer.
Oh my god! Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I read one of his books, Uzumaki, and I hated it.
Oh yeah, I haven't read that one.
Yeah, don't.
She bought me Mina, and that was pretty.
Actually, one sec. I'm not. Don't pause it. I'm literally just gonna go and grab the book real quick. Just talk. Someone.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Romina. I mean, I recommend it. I don't know. It's a fucking wacky.
Yeah,
book.
I wanted to make sure it was Junji Ito. Yeah, it is. I hate this book.
Yeah. What's it about?
It's a town that like is getting possessed by a demon that is spirals, and people go insane and start like going crazy over spirals. That's what Uzumaki means.
I thought you liked that.
No, a lot of people like it. I don't like it. I thought it was weird. Like halfway through reading it, I was like, "This better like." I feel like this could go in a cool direction, but then it just didn't.
Yeah.
And I was so disappointed at the ending. Do you mind if I just tell you it?
Yeah.
Everyone just dies, and I just was like,
"Oh, okay.
This is the most underwhelming ending ever."
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even like it was a climax. It wasn't like a violent. They just died. They just laid down and died.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Romina was a fucking trip of a book. Like
really?
it just was so much. Every time just some random shit happened. And my biggest gripe I think I had with the book, because it kept me involved like the whole time. I was keeping up with it, and it was just like one thing after another, and you're just like, holy shit. And by the end you're like out of breath, you know.
I actually kind of think I understand what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen something like it,
Yeah, yeah.
but
That's
uh,
crazy.
it has to do with a planet coming to Earth, and so it does the thing that a bunch of movies do, and like Interstellar does it fine,
I love Interstellar.
that kind of stuff. But like it delves into astrophysics and just anything that touches that, like you have to get everything perfect or else something is off.
Hmm.
And everybody knows that, like, one little fact about space, and then once somebody goes against it, you're like, holy shit, I can't believe this, you know.
Yeah.
And so that happened many times where they were trying to like science something away, and you're like, okay, whatever you say. But I mean,
Whatever
it
you
was,
say, Magic Man.
yeah, right. Like it was spooky enough that I didn't really care by the end. But in the moment, I was reading some things and I was like, okay,
This is a little
that's just total
interesting.
bullshit. But whatever you
Yeah.
say. But by the
Um,
end, I was pretty satisfied.
I read something related to Interstellar recently. Sorry, that you what you said reminded me of that for
Mhm.
obvious reasons. Um, everyone knows that they had like scientists on deck for that movie to
Yeah,
make sure
yeah,
everything was like completely accurate. And Christopher Nolan actually wanted to be able to move faster than the speed of light, but they just told him that it's literally impossible. No matter what technology we evolve to, it's literally impossible.
yeah.
And
That was one of the things.
fine, whatever, okay. Wait, in the book they went faster than the speed of light?
Yeah, there was one point where the planet was moving so fast it was going past the speed of light, and the one dude was like, "That's impossible." And instead of explaining it away, the other scientist was like, "Well, that's what it's doing," and that
Well,
was it.
I mean, technically speaking, if that happened in our world, we wouldn't have an explanation for it.
Yeah,
That's what our explanation would be.
yeah,
Would be
that's
that's
what's
what
happening.
it's doing, and you're just like, what the fuck? This is destroying every bit of science we've ever known in our entire life. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a weird fact, but did you know that we didn't create math? We discovered it.
yeah, that's isn't
That
that
is,
weird?
that is a weird thing because like nature is math, kind of.
That's a good quote.
Shut up.
Nature. Kind
Yeah, that should be the quote of like what represents the Mediak podcast. Nature
nature.
nature is math, kind of.
That's like fucking what was it? Katy Perry asking Neil deGrasse Tyson if science and math are related, and he was just like, oh
I hate you.
no.
if, if someone asked me a very obvious question and it very obviously had an obvious answer, I would probably look at them and then say I hate you. Cuz
Somehow I don't doubt that.
no, no, I know you believe that cuz I hate stupidity. Which is funny cuz I'm also very stupid too.
Everybody has their
Anywho,
vices.
I've continued to watch Bleach, and it's continued to impress me as it keeps going. Bleach is fucking amazing. I don't understand why no one watches the show. Someone should definitely watch it, and let me
It's a good
know
show.
what they think about it. You've never seen it, so shut the fuck up.
I've seen. Oh God, I need to figure out how deep I was. I was.
I'm
I
on episode
seen like a
190.
little bit of it. I didn't go that far.
It's fucking amazing. Grimjow is fucking so cool. Aizen is fucking so cool. Fucking Uli, the guy. If you watch the show, you know who I'm talking about. He's really cool.
Oh, fucking the new Attack on Titan episode came out.
I haven't watched that season because I want to grind it.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
It's
I
fine.
haven't seen it yet either.
I do
Nice.
want to say, I think that show is incredibly overhyped.
Oh yeah,
I love Attack on. Like, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. It holds one of like a top 10 favorite moment in any show I've ever seen. But
yeah,
everyone always says that it's literally the best thing you'll ever watch. But it
yeah.
does get boring at points,
I
especially in the
will.
first season.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The first season drags for
It
sure.
drags a lot. And
Um,
honestly, I think it doesn't step up into like the 8-9 territory until after that incredible plot twist
yeah,
that is in my top 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not. It's a touchy subject because I also love Attack on Titan.
It's amazing.
Um,
I think it deserves a lot of the praise it gets. I don't
yeah.
think it deserves to be the number one show of all time.
Yes, I agree with that. It's just I don't know. It's a mm, it's a fine show. I enjoy it, and I'm going to continue watching it. I'm
Yeah, me
gonna
too.
fucking binge the shit out of it. But I don't know.
I'm
Not-
sorry about the noise that just happened. My brother walked downstairs and now currently is opening the garage door without closing the door to my garage.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of want to say it's overhyped, but
it's very overhyped. But I every time I say that, people always like get mad at me because I'm saying I don't like Attack on Titan, but that's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying because I love that show. It's very fucking good. It blew my expectations out of the water because in my
for
head,
sure.
whenever I was like I saw clips of it as a kid and I just was like, this is just gross, big men, naked men, and ew, gross.
Yeah,
But
always thought
I
the same.
watched it and I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, it was.
but I
yeah,
only
it's
thought that after the Rainer scene.
yeah. I think I don't know. I think everything's overhyped.
I agree with
If
that.
something is
If it's
hyped,
on
I think
TikTok,
I'm
then
just
it's
not gonna like it as
overhyped
much.
because then everyone watches it and everyone thinks this is crazy. But the thing is,
Right.
that's probably their first anime, and they're not used to the fact that all anime are crazy.
Yeah.
And they see that one, and they're like, "This is the best thing ever," which happened with Naruto, and that bothered me heavily because, like, granted, Naruto's good, but it definitely is not as good as literally everyone says it is.
Yeah. I
Like,
agree
there's a
with that.
lot better. Like, Naruto does not have story even
Yeah.
close to Attack on Titan.
I do enjoy that the whole Naruto community agrees that the ending is just not good.
I mean, you can't
Like,
argue that though. There's not a singular. If you
because everybody
exist,
liked Madara.
well, because Madara was dope. They hyped Madara up through the entire show. From
Yeah.
the second episode of the original Naruto, they've been hyping Madara up from the get go, and then he just kind of gets gone for this
Yeah, he
random
just
girl that we
disappears.
don't know who she is. I think that was the guy just trying to throw a plot twist in the show that wasn't needed.
Yeah.
What is my brother doing? He's just sitting in the garage.
So much is happening. It's a very busy podcast.
Can you hear
Do
it?
you want to get into the questions you brought up about anime?
Can you hear my brother real quick?
No, I actually can't.
That's good, because it's really bothering me. What the fuck? He knew I was doing this too. He should have just left through the front door. I'm gonna kick him. Except I'm
do it.
not, because he's a
Kick
lot
him with your
stronger than me.
COVID legs.
My COVID, my fatigued legs,
Legs.
my fatigued body. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fight him.
Did you hear what I said though? Do you
Oh,
want to get
fuck.
into the?
Yeah. Sorry, I spilled my orange juice.
Oh no.
It's okay though. It's okay. Yeah. Whenever people talk about anime, there are always the extreme weebs and the normal weebs. And the extreme weebs are always the people who say that you have to watch anime a specific way, and almost everyone else disagrees with them. And that way is watching it subbed, and the normal people watch it dubbed. So that debate goes forever. I even wrote a paper on it, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I also wrote a paper on manga versus anime. That's the one I had you interview for.
Yep.
Which we're also going to talk about that in a little bit. But I want to hear what your executive opinion as a member of Mediak. I want to hear what you have to say related to sub versus dub.
At least recently, honestly, it's gotten to the point where it's whatever's available,
I feel that.
and I don't know. I go with whatever people tell me, essentially. Like I know, I was watching Attack on Titan with my older brother Zach.
Yeah.
And he was like, he just liked the dub better. So
The
I just
dub is
watched it.
amazing. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
the dub was
understand.
really
People
good.
say that the dub is bad for Attack on Titan. I fucking love it. It's so good.
Yeah,
Levi's
good.
voice actor, whenever he
Oh.
yells Kenny and throws this, that's fucking amazing.
It's really good.
Aaron's is not bad either. I like
Yeah.
I just don't like Aaron as a character, but I haven't seen season 4 yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm liking dub on that
Show to
side of
show.
things. Huh?
I think it definitely goes from
From show to
goes
show.
From show to show.
Yeah, usually I don't like the older anime dubs. Like the older the anime, the worse the dub is usually, except for Cowboy Bebop. I really like the Cowboy Bebop dub.
Yeah.
And obviously we got to like the Dragon Ball dub because that's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
The only reasonable
Bebop.
way to watch Dragon Ball subbed is whenever it comes out, because 1 year later is whenever the dub comes out, and I'm not waiting a
Yeah.
year just so I can watch some people beat the crap out of each other with no story.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'd love to see that.
Agreed.
There's sometimes like you know Corey. Everyone knows Corey. I've talked about Corey 1,000 times on the podcast. He refuses to watch dub like altogether, which I think is kind of ridiculous because
Of course. Of
sometimes there's really good dubs. Like Full Metal Alchemist is one of the best dubs out there, and Corey just didn't watch it.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. At that point, in my opinion, I think it's more effort to go into Netflix and change it from from dub to sub. And especially if it's a good dub, you don't like that's just more effort than it's needed. The only dub he actually watches is the My Hero one because he said it's only 1 week I have to wait, so I don't really care. And also that's how I started watching it,
Yeah. Whatever.
which is whatever. Who cares?
I don't. Honestly, like if you're that, I don't know, opinionated about it, like just fucking chill out.
I hold that opinion related to manga.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People who are like fucking totally elitist about manga.
Well, but here's the thing, okay? Sometimes, not sometimes, the majority of the time, manga is better than the anime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's different from sub versus dub because a lot of the time the dub's good, a lot of the time the dub's bad. But in the
Mhm.
manga case, the majority, like I'd say roughly say 90% of the time, manga is better than the anime.
Yeah. I think the only time I wasn't really, not that I wasn't with the manga was good. It just it like with Jujutsu Kaisen, I
Mm.
just saw the manga was cool and I enjoyed the first chapter or two of the manga. But then I watched the episode and it's just anime fights are just cooler to
Yeah,
watch.
I can
It's like,
believe that. I'd say that it goes in the like I don't know much about Jujutsu Kaisen, but of what I've seen, it kind of just seems like one of the fighting ones.
yeah, and
So
it's a
like
very bright, colorful show.
yeah,
And
in that sense, then I would understand watching the anime over it because it's less fun to read a fight than it is to watch a fight. But whenever it
yeah,
comes to like in like specifically Tokyo Ghoul's case, where like 6 of the 14 volumes just weren't even covered in the anime, I would
yeah, then you
heavily
have to
recommend
read it.
reading the manga because the manga is like I finished it recently. All 14. I haven't got to Re yet. I want to get to
Yeah.
Re soon, like after I finish Berserk, which I also want to talk about that too. Um,
Mm,
it's a masterpiece. Like the 14 volumes are some of the best manga I've ever read ever, and it's crazy how people say that the anime is good whenever it's very obviously like I bet watching it without reading the manga, it's probably good. But like reading the manga and then looking at the shit in the anime, it's night and day. The anime is trash compared to the manga.
yeah, yeah.
It's like some of the stuff is not even in there. Like it bothers me so heavily. Like I don't even I'm pretty confident that Amon doesn't even get his berserk armor, which makes me fucking so unhappy.
So unhappy.
Cuz it looks dope as fuck.
Yeah. I no, I'm with you. I know that Tokyo Ghoul is you pretty much have to read it.
Basically,
Yeah.
it
Not
pisses
when
me
I'm
off.
with. Not when I'm
Corey
with.
said the only manga he's ever gonna read is Berserk because it's so different from the anime that he's watched, and I was like, "But Tokyo Ghoul's different from the anime you watched," and he was like, "No, I think I got the gist of it." And I was like, you didn't though, you didn't. Like you literally just skipped over like like a total storyline of the show." And he goes, "Yeah, but I didn't need to see that." And I was like, "But you don't need to read Berserk." He's just a stubborn
Yeah.
motherfucker. I hope he listens to this.
Honestly, fucking with Berserk though, just
It's
they
good.
just didn't do it justice.
I
Like
never watched it, but I am almost done. Like I bought the leather bound, like big
yeah.
thicky books. I'm almost done with the first one, and that shit's crazy.
What happened?
The last thing I saw was Guts killed the big slug man. That was you know what I'm talking about?
Mm,
He was like a
mm,
king, and he like called upon the 5 hands of God or
yeah,
whatever the hell it's called to get some powers, and he like turned into like a grotesque like slug man kind
yeah,
of thing. And then Guts killed him, and then the egg opened up, and you like saw a glimpse of the 5 hands of God or whatever they're called.
the god hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. I do want to say, whenever he looked up at the king and he touched his scar thing on the back of his neck, and then drew a line with that blood across his neck to like show that he was gonna fucking slit that guy's throat. That
Yeah.
was fucking so badass. Guts is sick as hell.
Yeah, Guts is just, I don't know. He's just one of my favorite protagonists because he's just
Badass.
yeah, he's just badass.
He's literally the living embodiment of badass.
Yeah, seriously.
Whenever he stood up after being thrown around, he goes, "I only broke a few bones. I'm fine."
Yeah,
That
right.
was so sick.
Oh
That
my
guy is fucking so cool.
He's just so wild.
He is. I like Ichigo a lot. Ichigo's badass.
Ichigo's also cool.
Ichigo's really cool. Oh my lord.
I don't know.
It pains me. I think Bleach is incredibly underrated because no one talks about it. Like, because
Yeah,
no one's
Bleach-
watched it. I don't know why. Like, a lot of people watch One Piece, a lot of people watch Naruto, but no one touches Bleach. And
One Piece I don't
arguably, what?
at all. One Piece I don't get at all.
I don't get at One Piece at all because I'm not interested in the story. I'm not interested in the fights because they're bad. I'm not interested in the animation. I'm not interested in sitting for 1,000 episodes.
1,000 episodes, yeah.
Yeah,
No
I've even
thank you.
heard from like the big weebs that the anime isn't even good and the manga is the only thing that's good.
Yeah.
So I just don't have any interest in watching that.
Mhm. I just don't get it.
Sorry, One Piece fans. I don't care about Rubber Man.
I also think that's dumb.
Yeah, I think it's so
Personally.
stupid. It's whatever. Ugh,
Whatever.
I really hope we get so much flack for that.
We probably will.
We probably will because that is a very fucking angry fan base.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Pretty diehard.
Oh my god. Corey one time got in an argument with a kid because they were talking about how terrible Dragon Ball was, and Corey was like, "At least our fights are good," and the kid was like, "No, our fights are good too. Look at episode 917," and I'm like,
Like,
"Cool. If that's the best fight in the show, that sucks."
yeah,
I'm not watching 900 episodes to get to a mediocre fight.
I hate it.
Yeah, I
can't
just
believe
don't.
it.
I just don't see the point because like the story can't be interesting enough to last a
Yeah,
thousand
just
episodes.
to go through all of that.
Like, I would say I would like to be proven wrong, but the only way for me to be proven wrong is if I read or watch it, and I'm just not going to do that to myself.
Yeah, agreed.
Because like as much as I like Bleach, it's kind of hard to watch something so long. Like I've gotten so used to watching 25 episode shows and 12 episode shows that it feels weird that I've been watching it for like 3 months and I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, it's kind of an uncomfortable feeling.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I do keep watching it because it's literally fucking amazing.
Yeah.
The only problem I have is that sometimes the damage is kind of weird in the show. Like a character gets stabbed and then he's able to run around a bit, and I'm just like, that just doesn't make sense. But you know what? That's like an all anime kind of thing.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, which is whatever. It's how it is. It is what it is. You know.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I think that more people need to watch Vinland Saga. Because
Yeah, I think Vinland Saga is arguably becoming a classic.
I agree with that because it was one of the big three manga, you know?
Yeah.
Like for the people who don't know, there was a group of three manga that was universally thought too good to be animated. It's Berserk, Vagabond, and Vinland Saga. And then the Amazon released a one season of Vinland Saga and proved everyone wrong, and it was
Yeah.
fucking amazing. It was
It was kick-ass.
one of the best things I've watched. It's easily one of the best seasons of a show. I can't put it really high on my list because then again, it is only one season, and there was a good chance they could fuck it up in season 2. But they
Yeah.
are taking a while to make season 2, so I think that they're going to be fine with it. Hopefully, it's
Hopefully.
amazing. I'm
so
so
hoping.
excited for it because Askeladd is one of my favorite villains of all time. He's fucking so cool. Have you finished Vinland Saga yet?
Oh no, I haven't picked it up when we left off.
You need to, dude. You really
Yeah.
need to. My uncle watched it. Come on.
My uncle watched.
It's good. It's really good. I just
Oh.
there's also an argument related to like people talking about it and saying that it's not an anime.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because it's made by an American producer, but it also comes from a manga that was not American. So
Yeah, fucking get it together.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking anyone who says that come to my house right now. I'm gonna give you a COVID punch.
COVID punch.
That'd be a really weird superhero.
COVID punch.
COVID punch. I want new video games to come out.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm getting really
Something that is,
bored with the ones I have, especially Call of Duty.
Cyberpunk.
Ew, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for that to get good and then play it, maybe.
If they make it good.
It's not finished. No, that game designer,
Yeah.
they won't give up. They won't. I know they won't, because they did it with Witcher 3.
Yeah, right.
And there's no way that they'll just release this quote unquote fucking perfect game that they were thinking about making for 7 years. There's
Yeah,
no way they'll, like, after working 7 years, 2 which were crunch time, there's no way they're just gonna give up.
Yeah.
You know?
Hopefully not.
I wouldn't personally. If they lost a lot of money on it, but personally, I wouldn't care. If I spent that much time making something that really has the chance to be amazing, I wouldn't just give up because people were like, "Oh, this is bad because I was the reason it's bad." You know?
Yeah, right.
That always pissed me off. They're like, "This game was released too early. You're the one who wanted it released early. This is on you."
This is so on you.
This is. This is literally this. It's the community's fault why the game's bad.
Do you want a game?
Yeah.
Look up Fight Crab.
Fight? No. You told me about this one before. I don't want to play that. Is it the one where they're just like big crabs fighting each other Godzilla style? That's so. Why does it have a 9 out of 10?
Because it's fucking, I don't know, it looks sick.
It has a 9 out of 10 on Steam, and it has a 71% on Metacritic.
Yeah,
It's on the Switch. You can buy it on the Switch for $94.
For excuse me? Oh. Dude. Oh. I'm so sorry for our fucking audio listeners.
Why?
Oops. Because I was looking through the game, whatever, and it just started playing like a really high pitched violin. And it was really loud. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean for that. Maybe.
Whatever. Does your girlfriend play Fight Crab with you?
No.
Oh my god, he has lightsabers.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's Fight Crab.
Come on. You should have known that. You should have expected it.
No.
Fight Crab. Lightsabers, you know? Hand in hand.
To-
God, this shit's so dumb.
Yeah, that's why I want it.
You want it because it's dumb.
Yeah.
Now that's
wait,
dumb.
Fight Crab. It's not supposed to be. It's. I don't care. I don't care.
Whatever. I want to play Persona. I have Persona 5 since last year for my birthday. And I've been like, I grinded it when it first came out, and then I stopped playing it, and I haven't really played it much since. But I've been in the mood to play it recently, but I know that whenever I get a PS5, it's going to reset my data on that. So, like, I don't know if I have enough time in, like, me personally to be able to beat the game. And if I don't have enough time, then I'm just going to wait so that I can do what I did previously now. Like, you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Like, I don't know. I've been going back and forth on that shit. I need a new game to play, though, because GTA is boring. Call of Duty's boring. Oh, did I say boring? I mean bad.
Say such a thing.
About what?
If you Fight Crab.
Jack.
I am trying to talk. Not trying to talk. I talked my friend Riley and Devin into getting this game called Generation Zero.
Fortnite? Devin Fortnite?
Yeah, Devin Fortnite.
You talked to him about it?
Yeah. I was like, hey, me and my friend want to play this game, but it's only good with 4 players. It's like warning you, it's $25. And he was like, I'll buy it.
I have $40 of Steam gift cards. So
okay. So look
what's
at
the game called?
It was really bad, but recently everybody said it's good. So I think they
Robot.
it.
It's on the PS4. Is it cross play?
Oh shit, maybe. I don't know.
Because if it is, I'll just get it on the PS4 then. Single player video game, multiplayer video game. Thank you.
It's like a co-op.
I could get it at GameStop for $9.
Yeah. It looks cool. It's like for
6 out of 10. It does look cool.
I feel like I don't have to describe Crab Fight, but Generation Zero is like a post-apocalyptic survival thing, But instead of like zombies or some shit, it's big robots, and you have to
Interesting.
like guerrilla warfare them.
Speaking of zombies, I should have talked about this in movie news. I forgot about the new Walking Dead show that's coming out with Rick Grimes.
Oh, cool.
Or is that a movie? It's one of the two. It's either a trilogy of films or it's a really long TV show. And then
Yeah.
there's also another show coming out. I forget the name of it. It's also in the Walking Dead universe. The voice actor for Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball is in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
it's
that one.
it's related to the people, like the kids after the generation of zombies. You know?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. I have no interest. I didn't.
Neither do I really.
I'm gonna say some risky things here. I'm just pissing off every community nowadays. I didn't like Walking Dead. I
I
couldn't
never
get through the
really
second
got
season. It was so boring. Nothing
it. Is
happened.
I've heard it's slow.
It's very slow. But
Yeah.
like it the Walking Dead stands are so into the show.
Yeah.
Like it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread to them. But if you're not a stan, then the show is kind of either meh or bad,
Yeah.
which is
I feel like that's
whatever.
usually it.
Yeah, usually how it is. I don't know. It is what it is.
Okay. I think we're
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
yeah.
We got everything off our chest. We're all ready to go.
Yes.
Hopefully, whenever I see you guys next week, I will no longer have the COVID. That would be cool.
Hopefully I won't have
I
it either.
learned something. Like, at least this is what someone told me at RMU whenever they sent me home. They said that I could have it for 90 days, but I will only be contagious for 10.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't want to
That is
have this
weird.
for 90 days.
I mean, I don't think I've heard of anybody.
Well, I've heard of people
being
not
sick.
having their taste for like 3 months. I don't
Really?
want that. That
Huh.
sounds terrible.
Yeah.
The
Well,
amount
I
of
mean,
times I'll
people are
cry
checking their
by
juice.
lack of milkshake.
Lack of milkshake.
Lack of milkshake. Well, any hoodles. I will try and not finish Bleach. I'll get through as much as possible to let you guys know how it's going and see if it consistently stays good. I might start another show. We'll see. You did tell me about Primal, then I was gonna start watching that, but then my HBO broke and I don't know how to fix it, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Anything else you want to say for the rest of the little lovelies that are watching us, listening to us?
No, I think I'm all right. Stay safe.
Stay safe, everyone. I hope. Oh my God, I wish I knew how to speak properly. Stay safe, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week with a continuation to our Marvel shit.
Yes, back on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Adios, everyone.
See you
Goodbye.
guys.